Hey guys, we're back. Sorry about that. I had to fix some things with the stream. I don't know, but anyway, we're back. So that's all that matters. All right. So a few things. It won't be a late stream. I'm gonna stream for about I don't know about an hour, and then I'm gonna go hit the gym, and I'll come back a little bit later, and I'll work on some more stuff. So a few things I want to work on is, like I said, I want to clean up my blueprints. Um, the player blueprint for sure that needs to be cleaned up, and I don't know if I had any other ones, but I think the player one for sure needed to be cleaned up. Need to add myself some comments and stuff. I think it was this one. So yeah, we're gonna do that. I'm gonna clean up some stuff, and then also one of my classmates was working on a project, so I wanted to kind of like look over it really quick and just kind of like get my feedback on it. So I'm pretty excited. I haven't seen it yet. I pulled it into the background, so I thought that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, it should be pretty fun. So I'm excited. But yes, we're gonna clean this up. So this one's not bad. Let's slow down time. That looks cool. But I need to clean this up, make it look a little bit more purty, and then do the same thing with that blueprint, this bit of code, and I think I was doing something there. I don't know what that was. But let's get some music. I think we're good there. All right, cool. If you guys can't hear anything as far as the music, just let me know, and I'll turn it up or whatever. All right, make sure we're all on the same page. Okay, cool. All right. Like I said, sorry about earlier, guys. The stream was kind of messed up. I was trying to get some things figured out, but like I said, it's a new computer, a new monitor, and the settings were a little bit different, and it's sharp. I like the 4K and whatnot, but I got to figure out how to make it stream proper, and so I have to watch a video or two on that. So whatever. Bring this up here. Oh, and then also, I exported my game or my project level, whatever you want to call it, but I exported it, and so we'll play it real quick, so you guys can kind of see where we're at on that. I don't know how to spell pause. I feel so dumb right now. I'll look this up. Sorry, guys. How do you spell pause? P-A-U? Okay, cool. English is hard. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. All right. I want to make this one. was that one? I'm trying to remember. Press R. Oh, coin collection. Or orbs. That's what that was. Still trying to get used to this screen. Like this is, it feels a little different. Like it feels nice to have a bigger screen, but I don't know. It feels a little different. Like I said, the screen I had before was it was a little smaller, but it was 1920 by 1080. So it was really nice, but this one just feels really big. And what was this one? What was that? Oh, I know what that is. That's the information. Oops, I screwed that part up. I meant to do was hit C. There we go. Orb info. Yeah. All right, bet. Yes, sir. We're looking good. All right. Okay, so we got the orb info right there. Probably don't need that anymore. Compile. Got the collect the orbs. So this is going to allow us to collect the orbs. It's going to slow down time. So it's going to let us do all those really cool slow motion effects. And this is our menu. So when we press P, we're going to be able to pause it. Let's see. Map. That. Okay, cool. Cool. Let's save it. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I like the color green, so that's what we're gonna do. Wow, I sure left a lot of room over here. Ugh. Let's bring y'all up. Thank you. Alright, that looks better. Ah. No. Come on. There we go. Alrighty then. Alright, I think that's good enough. Compile. Hey, so this is our key card. Pretty fun. Let's see. Oh, okay. I think that might help. I think I have the speakers off. Okay. Oh, the key card. Viewport. So that's what the key card looks like. I think I got it spinning. Oh, I guess I don't. I don't have it spinning? I guess I don't. Huh. I guess I do not. Okay, that's cool. I wonder why I took the... Oh, you know why? That's right, because I wanted to like place them around the map and I wanted to feel like they're just hanging out. That's why. That's why they weren't spinning. That's why. That's right. Because, that's right. I'm dumb. Otherwise, it would have been something like... Oh, not that. Not the box. Otherwise, it would have been something like this. Maybe this one? No, blue. This one. Otherwise, it would have been something like this. 45. 45. Right? Yeah. Oh. Which one did I have before? My blueprints. Was it keycard 1 maybe? There you go. Otherwise, it would have been something like this. It would have been like spinning around. But I remember I took that part off because I wanted them to be placed around the map strategically, and I didn't want them to play like. I didn't want them to just be floating around, so I wanted them to kind of just be like hanging out, and that was why. But I did, like I said, originally it was going to be spinning around like some old school collectible kind of game, so I thought that'd been pretty cool. But yeah. But I took that part out. I think I had it spinning actually, I want to say over here. Yeah, I think, yeah. This one's actually spinning. Keycard 1, yep. That's right. Because they're like praying to it. I think that's pretty cool. Okay, I don't think we need the... bit. Make this one green so we know it works. Okay, compile. Save. Saving the whole thing. All right. Cool. Okay, so the game. We'll actually try out the game so you guys can see how the game looks. All right. Alright, so this is the game. Have the rules. Welcome to level 1. Press P to pause trial. Oh, look at that. Pause it. Press E to grab items. Use launch pads to collect key cards and collect the orbs from the breaker boxes. Press R when all orbs are collected. Cool. Alright. Resume. Hey, so when I was making this, I was trying to have a lot of fun with it. I thought maybe I would make it seem like it's like some cyberpunk stuff. So I had the slow motion, but I also had people dancing. I thought that was pretty cool. But the way it works is you're supposed to grab the key cards, and then you're supposed to be able to open up the breaker boxes with the key cards. So that was how I kind of had it set up. See if we can do this one. Oh, I probably have to make that a little bit better because that was terrible. Oh, I don't have a key card. All right. Oh, that was weak sauce. There we go. Why was that so weak? Alright. I'll take that. Thank you, Mr. Cat. See if we can jump over there. Ugh, we had the distance. Ah, okay. I feel like I probably could have cleared it that way if I tried it, huh? Okay, we got the key card. Open this thing up. Got one orb. Okay. Two orbs. Just hanging out. God, I haven't been here in a while. I think there's some shortcuts, but we're just gonna do it. Hey, so I made the ground. I wanted to make it like burnished steel. So I really liked how shiny it felt. That was pretty cool. I thought maybe I'd have the game kind of tell a little story. Person's obviously not having a good day. I'm gonna steal your key card. There we go. Thank you. All right, that makes 3. All right, here we go. All right. Doing that plank. Okay, I see you. I see you. Steal this key card right here. All right. Now, I've been pressing Q this whole time to control time. Because I know how it works, so I don't have to wait for it. But all right, so we're over here. Okay, we had 3. Looks like there's something over there. Probably jump up there. There we go. Go to yoink this real quick. There you go. Thank you. Take that one. All right, here we go. That makes 5. Ugh, I want to get up there. Can we get it? Ah, that is hard. I wonder if it would be easier to... Okay, we're not going to do that. How do I get up there? God, I should have made a stair up there. Stairs up there, huh? Oh, pro. I'm a pro. Look at that. Woo! Anyway, I wanted to give this city some kind of personality, so I just kind of had people doing their own thing. But I think this is pretty cool. And this is one of my screenshots from my game, so that was pretty cool. Okay, so we got one more. There's a breaker box over there. And then I think that's it. All right. But yeah, so far this is how the game went. I did this in about a week and a half. I had a lot of fun doing it. I wanted to, like I said, give it like a cyberpunk kind of feel to it. So that'd be pretty cool. Cowboy Bebop influence, obviously. But then maybe like some Blade Runner influence as well too. When the main character was going after the robot on the roof. I thought that was pretty cool. Give me that key card, boy. I want to say... Hey, so the blue ones are obviously super high jumps. I thought maybe the blue one would be really cool because you can jump over there. And then the pink ones are just regular ones. And then because your character jumps so crazy, I thought maybe slowing it down would be nice because you can kind of control it better. Pretty cool. All right, we got 6 of 6. And oops. There we go. All right. Okay, now we can press R because we just beat the game. Restart. Okay, so real quick, down and dirty, wasn't too bad. Pretty simple. Get from point A to point B, collect the orb. Or sorry, point A to point B, collect the key card, use it to open up the breaker box, grab the orb. That's the first part. And you get all 6. And then the next part of it, I wanted it to be where your character is transported into a second map. And then the second map would be something similar, except for we would implement stuff like swimming, moving platforms in the sky, and then stuff where there is enemy AI trying to stop you from completing your objective. So I thought that'd be pretty cool. There's no health in there. I wanted it to be kind of like Gris, where there's no health. It's just more so just traveling from one point to another, collecting items along the way. That's going to help you traverse to the next spot. So that was what my thought process was. Now, I'm going to restart it real quick. We're going to look at how it first started. And when I was putting the scene together, it was pretty cool because I wanted to feel like your character was in a world that wasn't real. So I had it to where you see the character initially starting off, and then you see the world around the character like de-resing, which I thought would be pretty cool. So I'm going to play it real quick, and then I'm going to exit out of it. See that? I love that. I freaking love that. And the world's just spawning around him. That's so cool. I love that. I love that. I really do. I really love it. Oh, and then also, I had the AI. I was trying to have the AI do some stuff. Having the AI walking around. I want it to feel like they're doing things. Now, I need to fix a bug. All right, but once again, this was just, me working on it really quick. But I got to make these poles better because the collision's kind of crap. Because once they're walking on the navigational mesh, whatever, like they're getting stuck on this. So that part's kind of annoying. It's not on all of them. It's just on some of these. But yes, I want to feel like these characters right here, they're going after the AI, which happen to be the mannequins. So I thought that's pretty cool. But yeah, that's my game so far. So nothing too crazy. But like I said, I want it to feel like you're in another type of world, and you're just like I said, you're just trying to collect items and stuff. Initially, I had it to where the player was laying down, and then you press a button to interact with this character, and then the screen, then the actual scene will change. But I was having some issues, and it was taking too long, and I ran out of time, so I just kind of just said screw it, and I just went with the cutscene. And I think the cutscene actually worked pretty nicely, honestly. I think it worked pretty nicely. Alright. So we are going to exit out. And I think I did another version of it too. I did 2 different builds. Like they're pretty similar, but they're still a little different. God, I love that intro. Love that intro. I love it. It's probably my favorite part of the game is the intro. What was so different about this one? I might have just saved it twice because I was worried about it messing up. Yeah, I don't know what was different about that one. I think I was just trying to save the build just to make sure it would save. I think that's what it was. I don't know what was so different. Okay, anyway. So that was my 2 projects. Well, not my 2 projects, but that was my project I did, and I packaged it and I put it up on itch.io. So if you guys want, just go to the link, whatever, in the video description, and you'll see my little level if you guys want to play it. If you guys want to leave critiques and whatnot, comments, please, do so. It's all comments are appreciated. Okay, so now I wanted to look at one of my classmates' projects he did. He was cool enough to send me a little video. So I just want to look at it real quick. I haven't seen it yet, so I'm pretty excited. Bro, speed run, I love it. So this is made on Unity, all right. And this was his final project he did for a school assignment by himself. And if I recall correctly, so for this assignment, we needed to make sure that you showed everything you were doing, such as like taking damage, collecting items, making sure you were able to actually interact with the enemies, and dialogue boxes as well too. I'm kind of digging how it just keeps going though. That's kind of cool. I'm kind of digging that. Kind of digging that. I want to go back to that real quick. Took damage, I like it. I'm really liking the level design. It reminds me kind of like old school Mario, how like when you go to level 2, like underground, it's like how it's all nice and laid out. So I like this a lot. It's really good. Okay, a little skill shot. He's probably bored right there. Oh, okay, okay. Nice. The acid pit. This looks good. This looks good. Yeah, this is definitely reminds me old school platformer. I love it. I love it. Ooh. Got that respawn though. Yeah, I'm liking the platforms, how it just keeps going, but then you have things you can jump on. That's really cool. I like that. And that's really cool. Real creative. Okay, you get jumped down. Okay, I like that. Ooh. Ah! I want to know where that ball's coming. Ah, there you go. Yo, that monster boss had like a crazy range. Yeah, remind me of Mario. I like the little last part. That was cool. That was cool. I like it. And just so you guys have some perspective, like it was a very long map. You know, like it started up here and then it made its way all the way down, down, down. Like if you look at the beginning, coming in off the spaceship, that's really cool. She starts, and then it's going nothing but down the whole time. I think that's really cool. I think it's I would say it's kind of genius because like you don't have to do too much. You know, the character's gonna keep going right anyway, and so if you just have it like they're keep going down, 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 it feels like they're traveling towards somewhere. So I think that's pretty cool. I think if you had made it really flat, it would have been fine too, but having it go down makes it feel like you're actually going somewhere. So I think that's pretty cool. And it's easy to do at that point, you know. And then you're introduced to the enemies as you're going, so I think that's pretty cool. But yeah, it definitely reminds me of Mario a little bit. Some old school side-scroller 2D action games, so I really am digging that. I think it's really cool. Yeah, I think that's really cool. Okay. His next one. Now that was Unity. All right, Unity's cool, you know, but Unreal Engine, that's what I like, you know. But Unity's cool. So Unity is really cool. But now we're gonna do Unreal Engine. I think this is, yeah, full screen. All right. So this was another assignment he did for school. It was his second final. So he did this on his own. So I'm excited to look at it. Oh, okay, okay, okay. I already like the way it feels. Okay, I like the vibe. I don't even care. I like the vibe. That's really cool. Like, I gotta go back. This is so cool. Like, do you see this? How it's zooming in? Like, oh man, that's so cool. God dang, that's cool. I gotta go back. Man, that's cool. That's really cool. So he had an intro cutscene for this. Okay, the character's not moving, and it's just zooming in. I like that. That's super cool. Like, you already know he's on the beach. Man, that's cool. Or I guess she's on the beach. Man, that's cool. I like it. I like the fog. That is nice. That's so cool. And how he got the waves on there too? Hold up. Got the waves on there? Got the waves? Yo, that's cool. And the rain, of course. Wait a minute. What is that? What is that? What is that? What's that? That looks like something. I don't know. That's interesting. What is that? Those look like lights. Like, is he inside of a building, maybe? Or is she inside of a building and it's just fake raining right there? That's interesting. I wonder what that is. We'll just keep watching. Yo, I'm digging it. Oh, yeah. Okay. Nice. Ooh, okay. 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 He's done this a few times. Yes! Yo, I'm with you right there. Hold up. Yo. Oh man, that's fucking sick, dude. Alright, that's sick. Oh my god, that jump? That jump though? Look at that jump. Yo, that's sick. I knew it. I freaking knew. I knew there was something had to be over there. That's sick. Okay. Needs a key or something. Okay. There you go. Nice. Getting like PlayStation vibes with the colors. Pretty cool. I bet you that's the key. No? Yeah? There you go. Okay. It's a button. Yeah, okay. Digging this. I'm digging the 80s soundtrack, man. This is cool. Oh, there you go. Nice. You got where the ball's doing this thing? That's cool, man. Oh, okay. Wow, that's really cool. That's really cool. I gotta go back to that. Hold up. Bro, you have the ball doing its own thing. That's cool. That's freaking cool, man. I gotta see that again. Look at that. That's so cool. The lighting and stuff. Yo. Damn, Damn, that's cool, man. And then like, watch, the player is gonna be able to grab. That's so cool, man. That's cool. What? That's so cool. Wow. That's really cool. I mean, we know that she didn't have any powers. You know, it's just when the player and the object collided. That's really cool. This is freaking cool, man. Jeez, that's cool. Yo, that's cool. That's so cool. Wait a minute. wait. Hold up. I gotta hear that again. That's a Mario jump. I love it. This is really cool. Yo, this is really freaking cool, man. Nice, really nice. Really nice. All right. Yo, that was sick, man. I'm digging it. That was so cool. I want to watch that again. Actually, hold up. I want to take this one off. There you go. Yo, that was sick, man. That was sick. And I want to put this one on. Is there a way to loop this? There you go. Okay. Yo, this whole thing's cool. Alright, this whole thing's cool. I like the beginning part when it just zooms in, that's cool. I love the rain. You're like on a mission. That's really cool. It's super mysterious. Like, that's pretty freaking cool, dude. Like, cool. I'm loving the cave. Like, that's neat, dude. That's really cool. Like, and then how it like opens up. That's really cool. The music, man, it's really giving off good vibes, man. Like, we're doing something here. This leap of faith, dude. Oh my god, dude. Like, I keep talking about it, but that jump is so freaking clean. Like, come on, dude. Like, god dang, this is so cool. That's so cool. That's really cool. You know what I would have liked to have seen though? With that jump, just to show how epic it was, I would have loved to have seen like something down here that shows that if the player doesn't make the jump, they die, or something. You know, maybe they don't die on your game, but they just respawn back to that spot. But I would love to have seen like something crazy, like maybe like, I don't know, like alligators or spikes, or maybe just a bunch of people watching. You know, almost like some. You know how they have like on those Evel Knievel, or like those dirt bikes are jumping over ramps and stuff, and there's like, you know, at those monster truck shows and stuff. I would have loved to have seen something like that, you know, because it looks like this is epic right here, right? This jump and everything, and at a, you know, over this abyss. But I would have loved to have seen something there to really show like, yo, he's doing some crazy shit here, you know. Maybe it could have been like a canyon, maybe of some sort, where it's like if you fall in it, you know, it's like, oh crap, I'm gonna die or something. But this was super cool, dude. Like, I loved just the whole thing. But yes, I would have put something there to maybe really show like this is some high stakes jump right here. You know what I'm saying? But yo, this thing's sick, dude. That jump is sick. All right, I can't stress that enough. Like, the jump is freaking sick, dude. Message them on Discord, because this thing's pretty freaking cool. Actually, let's go back to what I was saying before. I want to say probably right here. Okay, so the jump, like I said, the jump's pretty cool. All right, like this is fucking nice, dude. Like, god damn, look at that, dude. Like, it's so cool. And then like the little, and I'm talking, but you can hear it's like it'll do this number, like, just listen. Like, that's really cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. I like the doors. That's really cool too. And it says it's locked. I think it's pretty cool. I'm liking the colors, man. I'm really digging it, man. I'm all about the neon stuff too. I love it. Okay, I'm digging it. Like, I love it. I can't stress that enough. Like, the colors are amazing. Okay. Maybe, and I know the whole purpose of it is to show the darkness and stuff, and so it could really make it feel like you're in like an 80s type of vibe. But I would probably put something there so if the player misses the jump, they don't just die. I don't know if you have a respawn. Obviously, you know what you're doing because you made the game, so you're not gonna mess it up. But I would probably put something there, or at least some kind of force field or something. So if they fall in there, they're not screwed. I love how simple it looks too. Like, I like it. Oh, dude, I just realized something, bro. Listen, this whole thing is fucking awesome, dude. You know, I don't know if you had the time or it would have been too much, but do you think maybe you could have maybe made this like Tron kind of, like this could have been neon, like a darker color, and then like the lines could have been like a neon, like light yellow or light blue or something. Dude, that'd have been fucking, like, this whole thing's sick, right? But could you imagine like had this had been like some neon shit, like Tron? Dude, like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, wow. Because you already got all these themes, these colors and stuff, I think it would have looked really, I mean, it already looks good, but I think if you had that, it would add more life to it, I like the balls that you're having them collect. I think maybe having some description of what you got to do with it would be a good idea too. This is fucking cool, man. Listen, I don't think people understand about presentation. Okay, this shit right here is cool. I gotta tip my freaking hat off, dude. Like, listen, the presentation is fucking amazing. Okay, I feel like that's what sells the game anyway, right? Like, your guy comes in, all right, they're coming in here, it was a little bit brighter, now it's dark all of a sudden. Okay, you're coming through, and then you look up, and then you start to see like the ball flipping back and forth, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's just the colors, that's the focal point. Like, that's so freaking cool, man. Like, I feel like the character's on a mission right here. Like, that's cool, man. That's freaking cool. I think missed opportunity, like I said, maybe making the whole thing like Tron with the whole the colors. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe the platform and stuff like here, the walls and shit. I think you could have done that. It'd have been really fucking cool. Like, it's already fucking cool. I think that would have added to it. It might have been a little bit extra to do all that, but I think it would have really, it already feels pretty cool. That would have definitely made it go a little bit further. And then obviously simple text on the wall probably saying, hey, catch the ball or whatever the fuck would be good too, just for a player coming in. Like I said, you made the levels, so I mean, you already know what to do, but I would say if you want this to be playable for somebody, I would write that just so they know what to do. Or not, they can just figure it out. That's also cool too. But I think having them know what they're supposed to do would be nice. But yeah, dude, this whole thing is freaking cool, man. This is cool. Like this is cool, dude. This is fucking cool. I love the colors, man. And you know, honestly, listen, I kind of like how simple the cubes are in the ball. You know, part of me feels like it's like old school, 80s game, and I just feel like it feels like you're in a computer, old school game, with the music, and then like you got a ball and you're touching the square and then or the cube, and then the cube turns into a button. I mean, a launch pad. I think that's kind of cool. If that's what you're going for, that's really cool. Like that's really cool. And then was this once you collided here? Once you put the ball on the cube, did that activate that after delay, or was that more of a it always turns on and then you just happen to look back at the right time? Like that's cool too. I'm loving the Mario bounce noise. That shit's so corny and I love it. Oh my god, it's funny. Yeah, I definitely feel like the hero, like some secret agent type shit. Like the world's like counting on you to do some stuff. I would have loved to have just seen a few more things. Like I said, I think everything's good so far. The beginning when you had him, jumping and stuff, maybe have added like something that's ridiculously funny, that went with this. Like I said, could have made it to where it looked like and they jumped over the pit, but I would have had something maybe like you could have like water there. Maybe had the ocean in there would have been really cool because it's like they got to jump over. They got to clear it to make over the ocean. So when they jumped in, let's go back to right here, bro. If you had it to where, imagine right now, all of a sudden you see nothing but ocean. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna play it right. Okay, imagine right here, you're running, and all of a sudden, ocean. You have and this is right here is like the plank, if you would, like on the ocean dock, and you're running, and like the water is just like it's just not quite hitting the thing, and you're looking up because I know you're trying to like show like, hey man, this is like this is big, what I'm saying? You're about to do something crazy, and then showing how high up this stuff is. Like, I really like the way you're doing right there. That's really cool. Presentation's great. And then the colors, man. The colors. You can faintly see where you're supposed to jump. Okay, and I like that. I love it. But I would have loved to have had, like, some water. Or even, maybe not even here. Maybe just out here. When you get right here, I would have loved to have seen, like, the ocean. So it's like, what the fuck? What we're about to do. But you see this launch pad, and then you make the jump. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is cool. Like I said, I love that I love that you're jumping over this, really big ass canyon / abyss. That's really cool. I think putting something there to show what you're jumping over would have been nice too. I do see, these look like some vents here, right here. So maybe at one point, is that the vents or those? Maybe that's. Oh no, that might just be the rain I'm looking at. Yeah, I think that's just the rain. Okay, that's the rain. Yeah, but I would have probably had something there so it looks like you made the jump intentionally. Like it's like if you fuck up on the jump, you fall in the water and die type deal. I would have had something there, just something. Like, but this is fucking cool, dude. Like, this is fucking cool. All this shit's cool. I love the noise. Now, did you add in the wind? When you jumped up, like, did you add the wind for that area? So when your character got to this part, did you add a lot like wind between here and there? And so when your player hits there, they can hear wind. Cause you did, that's really cool. Like you had like a box collision and they jump through it, and then when they get through there, It activates the wind noise. I mean, either way, that'd be cool. I love it, dude. I love all that shit, though. That's fucking cool, man. You definitely are going on theme. I love it. Like I said, the colors are cool, too. The colors are really cool. Where we at? We're here. Like, this is cool, too. Yeah, bro. I think the neon lights and shit would have been really fucking cool. I think that would have been. I mean, the whole thing was already fucking cool anyway. I think the neon lights would have added a little bit more to it. You know, like it doesn't like it's great on its own. The neon lights would have just. It would have made you feel like you were in a whole nother fucking world, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like the way you have everything set up, though, it looks really fucking good. Like it's been a treat watching this whole thing. You know, this 3-minute video is really cool. I like the soundtrack too. Soundtrack was a good choice. Oh, I'm stupid. I just realized something. As I'm saying all that, you labeled it white box, so I'm assuming that's how you had an intent. Well, if you decided to like add upon this and whatnot, I'd probably do the whole like neon shit, man. I think that'd be pretty fucking dope, honestly. I didn't even see the white box part up there. I'm stupid, but yeah, I think this whole thing's fucking cool, dude. Like, fuck, dude, this is some cool shit. All right, like I really like it. You know, it's pretty simple, but it looks really cool. I like it. I like it a lot. I ain't gonna lie. Like it's really fucking cool. Sometimes less is more, and the way it plays really good. Yeah, I would have definitely. It's crazy because you just added a launch pad, you added then a key to open the door. You added in a system where your character can grab a hold of an item and use it as a key, which is really cool. And then you had collectibles as well too, which worked as key cards seemingly. I think that's really fucking cool, dude. Like I said, I appreciate it, man. Like you sharing it with me, this is pretty cool. Like I said, this is really cool. I love like. There's so many parts I really like, but I like this part. I like the intro. This is cool. It almost reminds me of, I think it's called Little Nightmares, I think. Is it called Little Nightmares? Is it called Little Nightmares? I gotta see what that's called. I think it's called Little Nightmares. Let me see. Yeah. It reminds me of Little Nightmares a little bit. How you had it like coming in right here. Like that's cool. Like this whole thing's fucking cool. I like the camera. That's cool. This is all fucking cool. The rock placement's good too. It's all cool. It's all cool. So that was cool. This is pretty fucking cool. Like check that. Yo, like this shit right here, that's cool. That's cool. This is cool. Like, come on, bro. You see that? Like, wow, dude, that's so awesome. Like, damn. And then you catch it though. Like, that's pretty cool. I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting that. I'd say probably the coolest part is this. Like, it's epic, and then it gets Mario. Ding. Oh man, that's funny. Yes, coming off the water, that's cool. The jumping over the abyss area, that's cool. Seeing the ball fly up in the air and catching it, that's cool. Even this light right here, even this part's cool, right? Because I'm like, oh shit, we're about to do something, and then it, you know, he does the little like little jump noise. Yeah, I definitely like that, man. Like I said, if you ever decide to like finish this up or something, let me know, dude. I want to work with you on this. This is so cool. Like, see this shit right here? Like, it already looks cool. This whole thing is pretty freaking cool, man. What could you imagine if this had been like some Tron neon colors and stuff, man? Like, you know, just black or something, and then like it's got like neon stripes, 1, 2, 3, like grid or something as you're running, dude. And then you see nothing but grid over here, you know, like you're in some kind of simulation or some shit. Like, dude, you know what I mean? And then your launch pads, like the cubes and shit. That'd be so fucking cool. Like coming inside here, it's all black with the or light or navy blue maybe. And you have the neon lights coming up the walls and shit, dude. Like, we can do something. This is so cool. And then maybe for the doors, have them instead of opening, have them going up. You know, so kind of like it'd be like this, or it'd be like this. Oh crap, did it wrong. The door would go up like, I can't do it correctly. The door would go up like, imagine the door is like all the way up here, okay? So it would do this number. It would do that. I think that'd be pretty cool. You know, so instead of it swinging like a normal door, it would just go up into this part. And the door would be a neon color, you know, because it's like futuristic and shit, you know. Or even you could have like a square outline or something with the faint color, and then when it's ready to go, it opens up like, that'd be cool. Yeah, this is cool, dude. This is cool. This is cool. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. I love that, dude. I love it, man. I love it. I love it. I'm gonna keep saying it the whole time. I freaking love it. I love it. Yo, and then you just catch it though, boy. Like, dude. Who are you right now? Who are you right now? You know what I mean? Like, you just caught that? Like, that's so cool. I gotta do it again. I'm sorry, guys. I just can't. Oh my God, that's so cool. Man, that's cool. Super Mario Bros. It's the me, Mario. Man, this is cool. Question: when you got over here, I feel like it's a long corridor. So I'm wondering. Was that the point of it, just to make it really long? You're just kind of traveling, because I mean, I like that too. Or was that just you were trying to make it? You were just trying to extend the game a little bit. Bro, you know what you could have did with those orbs, bro? You could have had them spinning. That'd have been pretty fucking cool. You know what I'm saying? Like if you had them like on a rotating axis and shit, where it's like, let's see. Oops. If you had it like it was doing something like this, but it's an orb, right? So it's gonna be spinning. That'd have been pretty cool, dude. Like this would have been cool. You know what I'm saying? Like for the orbs, and then like for the cards, you had the little cards and shit. What'd you do right here? Where's that card? Actually, I think it's over here. That right there could have been doing this or something. You know what I mean? Like that'd have been cool too. Or the orb just spinning like that would have been cool too. Like that'd been pretty cool. Yeah, I like it, man. I like it. It's really cool. Can't get over it. Like I love this. I'm interested to know what you were going with that. But yeah, this is cool, bro. This is so cool. I'm sorry. I love it. If I had to rate what parts, whether this one, jumping over the, I don't know, jumping over the abyss, and then the beginning phase, this is hard. I like them all. I would say I was pretty wowed by them all. Okay. This part was really fucking cool. Okay. Like seeing it bounce back and forth. That was cool. Like to me, that's on its own. That was just really fucking cool. Okay. Giving the ball physics so it could bounce back and forth. Genius. You know what I'm saying? Like fucking cool. And then your character could interact with it too. Dude, that's fucking cool. You know what I'm saying? Like that's really cool. I like that a lot. That's fucking amazing. Okay. In my opinion. The jumping over the abyss, pretty simple, right? You just had a launch pad and then just made him jump super fucking far. You know, that's cool. The presentation was really cool, you know, because like on its own, it's not crazy, right? It's just a launch pad. But the way you set it up though, dude, it fucking looks amazing. You know what I mean? Like just that on its own is really fucking cool. And then the beginning was just an intro. You know, you start the game and then it does the intro and then you can move the character. That's really cool too. Presentation wise, the first one was by far really cool. The second one was really cool too. It kind of like was building up the tension, but not even really tension, but just building up the excitement. Like, wow, we're fucking doing some shit, dude. Like, yeah, you know, like I felt like we're like on a mission. That's really cool. Like, I wanted to see more. You know what I mean? And then we're going through some of the stuff. Slows down a little bit because we're jumping through little spots and opening the doors. Like, all right, cool, not a big deal, nothing too crazy. And then you open up this door, okay, and you're looking right here, and then all of a sudden you look up, and it's like, whoa, what the fuck? It's floating through the air. It's like, whoa. It's like, whoa. And it's like, oh my god, it's bouncing back. What we gonna do now? It's like, ah, shit, I'm gonna grab that shit. Watch this, yoink. And it's like, oh, okay, I do something with it. And it's like, wait a minute. Okay, I see a light up there. Got him. Like, that's cool, dude. That's freaking cool. This whole thing, bing. That's cool, dude. All right, like. That's cool. All right, that presentation right there, that is cool. That's like something you would do for a trailer. And then you could have, the trailer, listen, if you're making this into a trailer, bro, dude, this shit will be, oh my god. I kind of want to, okay, I kind of want to fuck with it. Just for shits and kicks, because this is kind of cool. But I might do that later. But anyway, this is cool, dude. Like, I like it. I have no complaints with this shit, man. Like I said, maybe making it to where it feels like you're in this world, and this could have all been like 100, 200 feet down. You know what I'm saying? So it could have still looked like this, but this could have all been a grid, you know, if you would, right? And it's like Tron Legacy type grid shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it could have looked like that. It would have still showed that this is the world you're part of, like it's important, but you could have had that to where it felt like you were inside of some kind of simulation or some shit, if that's what you were going for. I kind of feel like that's the vibes you're going for a little bit, like some Tron Legacy type shit. And then keeping the mannequin was fine too. You know, I know more so for testing purposes, but for this run, the mannequin feels appropriate, honestly. I think this whole thing's cool. Like, it's cool. And then the music choice, dude. Music choice is spot on, bro. Like, I can't. Like, it's great music choice, man. Like, it's just really cool, man. It feels like you doing something here, man. Like, camera's zoning in. You're right here. Hi. And then you're about to start, dude. You know what I mean? Like, it just seems super serious. Let's get this shit done. You know what I'm saying? Maybe could have had the character teleported, like maybe some fucking Terminator type shit, or getting up off the ground, like just like, oh, I'm kind of drowsy type stuff. That'd have been cool too. Not necessary, but that'd have been cool too. I like it though, dude. I like it. I love, like, this whole first sequence, man, is crazy, dude. All right, it's just like it's building towards something, dude. You know what I mean? Listen, you went from outside, okay, where there's nothing. Your character's super small. There's nothing out there. So I guess I gotta go this way. Nowhere to go, right? What I would have loved to have seen too, maybe you could have built to the tension and added like a timer. Dude, that'd have been fucking cool, right? Like a timer right here, and all of a sudden it's like, oh shit, we gotta do something. You know, we gotta run. That'd have been cool too. You know what I'm saying? Because it would have showed that, hey, we gotta hurry up and haul ass. Would have been cool too. Not necessary, but that'd have been cool too to add like a timer. And so when you get to a certain part, the timer either resets, you know what I'm saying? Or it'll be like a speed run where it marks it and then goes to the next part, you know. But resetting's cool too, or just having a countdown timer. You can have like 3.5 minutes, okay, and it's winding down as you're running through. That'd have been pretty cool. Like, this is cool. This is so cool. And then also too, it went from natural, organic, like life out there, you know what I'm saying, to like inside of a cave. That's really cool. And then now it's opening up and it's going back outside again. That's really cool. I'm guessing that's just part of the wall with the lights and stuff. Right, yep. That's cool. That's cool. It's like you're in a facility. I think that's cool. Yeah, I would have loved to have this have been like some Tron Legacy type shit. That'd have been really fucking cool, man. I'd figure out something with this part. I'm not digging this. At least if you want to keep it this way, put a wall there so that we can't see the launch pads and shit from under there. But I'd put something there just to hide it. I like how everything's this, and then you got the nicely decorated frame. I love it. Yeah, I'm interested to see where you would go with making the rest of this level. But yeah, I think highlighting the neon stuff, I think that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's cool, man. That's cool as shit. I love it. That's really cool. That's cool. All right. I'm gonna take a quick little break. I'll be back in a few minutes, and I'll give you guys a little update, and then I gotta go hit the gym. Pretty late, I know, and then I'll be back, and then I'll probably work on my next project. If not, I'll do my next project tomorrow. We'll start the stream off that way. Um, Pretty much done with this level. This level's fine. I'm pretty happy with it. I do need to figure out how to change the resolution though, because it looks really nice, but when I go to play on it, it messes like it's having some issues and shit. So I got to figure that part out. Like I said, I have a new monitor, and it's the resolution's really cool. It's really nice, but I got to figure out how to make it correct. That way, I can actually do some work on here without it messing up. But yeah, I'll take a quick break, and then we'll come back, and then I'll give you guys a little update on some stuff, and then that'll be about it. And then I'm gonna go to the gym, and then we'll continue. All right. So real quick, I'm gonna go over a few things real quick, and then I'm gonna end on this video. And then yeah, I'm gonna go work out, and I'll be back a little bit later. And I'm gonna put together some stuff for my game dev stream tomorrow. It'll be working on some school projects. Well, I guess not really a school project, but it'll be working on some personal projects, and then we'll go from there. I have a lot of ideas I want to do. I think the biggest thing is just making sure I have enough time to actually do them correctly. But yeah, so I'm pretty excited. But yes, so the traversal game, like I said before, the one I did for my portfolio, I wanted it to be something like this, okay? And this is what I was saying about the person I just showed you guys the video before, Gavin, his Tron thing. I would have loved to have seen something like this, you know what I'm saying? Like, to really go with that Tron legacy type vibe I was getting. Like, this is really cool. Like, his was really cool. I just feel like maybe if he had put some neon stuff in it, it'd have been like, it would have really sold it, you know what I'm saying? But it was a very well put together game he just had there, so I thought it was pretty cool. I also thought maybe something with the timer would have been cool too. But for my game, you know, I was going for traversal. I wanted to kind of make it feel like it was its own thing, and you're in this new world. And initially I had this set up, but I was having problems with trying to get the animation to properly rig with my character model, and it was just a whole thing, you know. So it wasn't worth it. So I ended up just scrapping it. And then I also had a map, right? And then the map was becoming an issue, and it was just a lot of other stuff. But as you can see, you know, you press the button, the game won't start until you press a button. All right, so everything's going on. I'm gonna press a button, press R, and then now the world is doing its thing. And I thought it was pretty cool. And then obviously I have a HUD up here, and then map. And then I show that the player can get hit, and then I show the player died. Do play again, and it starts, okay, and you press a button, and then you're good to go. But yes, and so you can kind of see where I was inspired to get my D-Res for my traversal project, right? Once again, I just love how, like, when you do this, the world just feels like, because it feels like you're in some kind of simulation. I really like that idea. Okay, how everything just disappear around it. I really like that. Just like Gavin's, I like the colors, you know, the neon colors and whatnot. I'm digging it. I was trying to give that kind of 80s vibe, I guess, slash just futuristic. Once again, kind of a cyberpunk vibe too. But I wanted to be like you're stuck in a maze, you know. And then there's stuff on the wall, like there's secrets. And then, you know, there's sparks your character can get hurt with. And then there's a code, A, B, C through Z. What letter is missing? So you're looking through here. And I wanted to show there's an alternate way to do the level, okay? So I press Q, and cool, I can go through this way. But right here, when I first started it, I wanted to show that there's two ways to complete this part. So I recorded myself doing it twice. So as you can see up the first part right here, that's me, and then this is also me doing like an alternate route. And just me using the lights was really cool. I had the light switch go, and when I pressed E for the light switch, it slowed down time. I thought that was pretty cool. You don't have to do that, but it makes it easier to go through one spot to the next. And then we're collecting cubes as we go. Okay, that is the incentive. Press it again, and now everything's good. 2, 4, 6, there's a riddle, hit it, and boom, it blows that thing up. I thought that was pretty cool. And then I spanned out. And then over here, launch pads are fun. I had the bullets show up, which is pretty cool. And as you see, the bullets will follow the player. You're gonna grab the key, grabbing the cube. I had a little fun jumping up there. And then there's my map. Open the door. And I had you collect some more collectibles. I thought that was pretty cool. There was a key up here, and that's nice. Let's expand that. And then there's a door. Can't go through. And I wanted to show you can open the door. This is cool too, right? You get off here and there's tourists shooting at you. And then I wanted to show you can swim. So I like that. The swimming mechanic is fun. I like it a lot. What I thought was cool is when you come out here. All right, grab the key. When you come out here, it says no running. Like, that's pretty cool. I feel like most pools say no running. But then the tourist is trying to shoot you, and now you're swimming. So I thought that was pretty cool. Trial by fire. I wanted the character to feel like they were stuck in some kind of maze, some kind of simulation, some kind of something. They weren't really sure. So there's, things are breaking the fourth wall. There's like messages on the walls and stuff for you. I had my spikes. And then I wanted to show that the character can be damaged if they touch objects that would hurt them. Moving platforms, obviously. There's lava. And then there's these really big swinging iron stuff. I have more bullets, and then this was cool too, the pads, the tiles that collapse when you touch them, like some Indiana Jones stuff. I thought that was pretty cool. So I wanted to show that when you touch them they fall. One more time. Like, that's pretty cool. I like that. I like it a lot. I really do. There's pressure plates. Maybe that could have been like a really cool walkway. Like when Gavin had it where you jumped off of this, you go down this long area when you come off the beach, and then you jump over this abyss. Like, that's really cool. Maybe we could have had something to where since he was kind of racing against time, once he jumped, maybe he could have had it where he was running and the tiles behind him were falling as he's running. That'd have been pretty cool too. I mean, the whole thing was really cool, but little things like that, Then I added more health packs because, your character's dying. And then I had that where the platform is raising up, but there's obstacles and stuff. Now in this game, you can't slow down time by pressing a button. I wanted it to be where it's the level affects the player. So when you touch the launch pads, the player slows down. But I wanted to give it kind of like this kind of slow-mo epic vibe. So I thought that's pretty cool. Like, I thought that was pretty neat. One more time. So he runs normal, and then when he hits the launch pad, he slows down. Runs normal. Launch pad, the bullets are flying. Perfect. Get in the water and you're swimming. Collecting the items, you're good to go. And I want to make it seem like someone's watching you, because they are. That's why I said, well done, test subject. I want it to feel like you're, like I said, you're just dropped into a world, if you would. That's why your character wakes up. And so every time you die, you come back to the same spot. So it's the same thing. You die or whatever, you come back and you wake up, same thing. You die, same thing. Pop back. Like, what's going on? I love it. And just over and over and over, So I thought it was really cool. But yeah, going off of what I was saying, I initially wanted to add this in my traversal game, but I was having some issues and I couldn't. For some reason, I was having some problems getting this to work with my character, and I didn't want to do it with the mannequin because I wanted to have a character in the game to make it feel a little bit more like a game. So that's why I swapped it out. But I did something similar, but it wasn't the person standing up. They were like crouching, like kneeling and getting up, and then the rain was kicking in, and I thought that was pretty cool. And I had a couple more stuff like that too, where you press a button and then like it changes the camera movement, and then also it'll affect the player and the environment. But I just didn't have a lot of time, and it's one of those things where I just kind of commit to something and then call it a day. And like I said, I had a map, but I realized, the map on that one wasn't what I wanted it to be, because what it was doing is it was showing it from like a bird's eye view, but it was showing it all messed up. It wasn't correct. And then what else was wrong? I think that was it mostly. It was just this part. The map wasn't what I wanted it to be, and then I wasn't able to get the mannequin to do what I wanted. And then looking at, like I said, looking at Gavin's again, like this shit is so fucking cool. Like, can't stress this enough. Like, this is cool. This is really cool. Like, it feels right. Could you imagine had this been the organic area? This could have been rock, right? And then as he goes in, it's nothing but this type of wall material, you know? Or it's rock outside and rock inside, you know, because he's like, whatever. And then it slowly starts to turn into this shit, right? And it's like, what the hell? And then you get over here, and it's like what I was talking about, the whole Tron Legacy shit. You know, everything's all digital and stuff, you know? It'll be like, everything's like that, you know? The sound. It goes from that. It goes from organic to everything's kind of got that neon glow to it. You know what I mean? That'd have been pretty cool. Still well done. Still very well done. Like I said, I like it a lot. But I think it'd have been really cool if this was probably neon something. Maybe even like a big like crazy monster or something roaming around or something. Like just something that seems kind of crazy, you know? Because I said the music's this perfect choice for this game. Yes, I would have loved to have seen something just hanging out down there. You know, just something. Just something. It just feels really empty. Just something. Like, just to make it to where it's, like, crazier stakes. Even though, like, the player's going to be fine, they're making the jump. But just something like that would have been pretty cool. I would have thought that would have been pretty cool. But, yeah. So, but anyway. Thanks for coming out to the stream. Like I said, next stream we're going to work on a few things. I'm going to work on my second level. I think the first level is already fine. We cleaned it up pretty good. I'll work on making the second level. And once I know the second level, I'll make the final level. And then after that, I will set up a blueprint to where when the player hits the portal, it'll transport them from one level to the next. And then we should be good to go. And then once it's all good to go, I'll put it on itch.io. And then we'll just get feedback, you know. The game I already made, though, the traversal one, that's on itch.io. Like I said, the link's gonna be in the description. Click on it if you guys want, download it, play it, you know, let me know what you think. Like I said, all feedback's good feedback. At this point, you know, I'm not a professional, I'm learning, you know what I'm saying. I want to be there one day, but I won't get there if I don't try to go past my limitations. So like I said, if you guys want to play it, that's great. It's on itch.io. Link's gonna be in the description. Check it out, let me know what you think, give me some feedback, you know, if I should add something, take something out. It's a little rough, obviously, because it was more so a portfolio piece slash, hey, I can make some cool design, you know, what do you think? I wanted to add in a lot more stuff, but I didn't have a lot of time and I needed it to make sense, so I added in what I added in. But yeah, thanks for coming to the stream, appreciate it. You know, if you're new to the channel, you know, sub, hit that like button. If you're seeing me on Twitch, go ahead and you know, follow, you know, I appreciate it. Like I said, if you're watching on YouTube and you got a Twitch account, go ahead and follow me real quick. And yeah, I'm gonna try and do this every couple of days, because I'm gonna be working on game design projects anyway, so it only makes sense. So I'm just gonna start streaming. And then what I'd like to do is stream some indie games, you know, and then just explain like how we can make the exact type of game, or at least the mechanic and stuff, right? I think it's pretty cool. But for now, it'll be just me working on projects and stuff, streaming. You guys want to do a little Q&A, ask some questions, go for it. I got some classmates that I'm going to be collaborating with this summer, if everything works out the way it should. And I'll just live stream us working on some stuff. And yeah, and you guys can give us some feedback. Maybe you guys can help us make the game or something, you know, like maybe you can say, hey, you guys should add in a dragon, you know, or you guys should add in a couple of launch pads that make the Mario noise or something, or you guys can add in an endless runner to the game or something, or whatever. But yeah, just thanks for coming out to the channel, and thanks for coming out to the stream. I appreciate it, and I will see y'all later.